We are live at NAC Escape Pool. My name is Jim Worthington, and it is May 1, and you can see behind me and around here, you want to pan around here, Caitlin, all the members out here enjoying a beautiful day at the resort here. Today's officially our first day being open, but we know that's not really the case because we haven't closed this pool in 2 years. It was stayed open the last 2 winters. It's really just open officially for food and beverage, and actually the kids. The kids will now be able to start coming here and using the water slides and the lazy river and all the good stuff. Right now the hours are Monday through Friday 4 to 8, Saturday and Sunday 10 to 8, and the water and slides are open on weekends. Of course, the adult pool's open, from the time we open up at 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. till I guess 11 o'clock most nights. So we wanted to let you know that is officially the start of the summer season here. TG, our food and beverage manager, this will be his 2nd season on board. Last year, for a guy that had little or no time to get ready for the season, did a phenomenal job. We expect it to even be better this year. Again, he used to work at Trenton Country Club. Major impact. It's the best season we had in the 10 plus years. It's funny. The NAC Resort Pool is noted as the best outdoor swimming pool in the domestic fitness industry, bar none. But it's ironic. I think it's over 10 years old, Taylor. So I think this is the 11th season, and to think that it is still considered the best in the business I think is a credit to our vision back in the day. Look for live music to start on May 30th. And of course, keep in mind, the bar area is open to the public every day when we're open, which is 18 hours a day. So if you have friends that are non-members, they can come to the pool bar. They can't come to the pool, then they have to pay the guest fee, but they're more than welcome to come to have some libations at the bar and food anytime they want. So that's one thing I wanted to do. So get yourself out here. And I think the weather's supposed to be decent this weekend. Next announcement, and again, we're going to run through this stuff because we're trying to get you updated on everything. The studios, Hot Yoga and Hot Strength, which we're adding, and the bigger Pilates studios. We have finalized pretty much the plans. We're 2 weeks away from getting the final one submitted to the township. Then it's in their hands to approve them and let us get started. At that point, then we'll put it out to bid. And once we get a good price on it, we'll get going. But the Hot Yoga and Hot Strength all coming. We'll offer hot bar, hot Pilates. We'll be able to accommodate like 30 to 35 people in that hot studio. It's directly across from the bar lab. It's going to have the same type of glass appearance with the film on the side. Casey Corden has done a phenomenal job with some input from Doug Sharp. It's going to be amazing. So kudos to her and to the team, and to Hervé Leroy, who's considered one of the best, if not the best, fitness architect in the industry, who has designed stuff for us for the last 30 years. In addition, we're doing a bigger Pilates studio. We realize that it's hard to get into, that you got to get up, at 9 a.m. on the dot to get in. We got all that. We heard you loud and clear, and that's why we're building a bigger one, which will be 19 reformers, I believe. That room's going to be really cool. It's going to be overlooking the indoor pool with a lot of glass. Hervé and Casey, again, have done a phenomenal job. That's part of the plans that are going to be submitted in a couple weeks. So look for that. And I'm not sure exactly what we're doing with the old Pilates studio. We may keep that in reserve for overflow. I'm not sure, but there is also talk about another initiative there that we might enact. So look for 2 more studios. And by the way, just for the record, there isn't a studio concept offered anywhere that we don't have here. So, and we'll talk about something else we're going to offer pretty soon, but when you talk about the NAC and Studio Row with Pilates, bar, our cycling, now hot yoga, hot strength, there's nothing that we do not offer. And ironically, at $199, we are equal to what each one of those clubs charge separately. So it boggles my mind when people say that the NAC is expensive. But I think that all you have to do is drive about a mile down the road and you'll find a yoga studio or a bar studio or a hot yoga studio that charges the same thing as I do. And by the way, I don't think they have this. So it's interesting. But we're going to take away all those negative things about the NAC being expensive, because I'm going to add some more things here in a minute that I'm going to be telling you about. So that's it for the studio concept. The third thing I want to talk about is coming soon, CrossFit. That's another thing we're offering. Now, this is after we offer 300 plus classes a week now, currently. And by the way, we launched our new program, the High Rocks, and by the way, and Newtown Performance Institute, which is right next door there. I guess you can't see it from here, but it's behind the pool there. But we launched that about a couple, 3 weeks ago, and we have 400 unique members, which means 400 individual new members are going over to that area to do the High Rocks, and it's been phenomenally accepted. 17 classes a week, again, free, included in your membership. Unbelievable. Well, then what are we going to do? We're going to top it off by now saying, hey, come here and do CrossFit. And I'm not just saying a few CrossFit classes. This is a CrossFit gym. We've got the biggest CrossFit gym in the area, in that new MPI building. We'll have every class that you can imagine, round the clock, more than our competitors. And again, no charge. So that's another thing that we've added onto your membership. Really excited about that. And by the way, it's leaked out and people are just going bonkers over the fact that now they'll get that included in their membership. So we're happy to announce that and do that. So that will come shortly. The fourth thing I want to talk about is the Youth Studio Row. Brand new thing that we just decided this morning, as like we couldn't find anything else to do. The whole upstairs, which we used to call the Youthplex, where the gymnastic area is, and families, you're going to love this. This is going to be a game changer, not only for the NAC, but I think for the industry. Because what we're doing is we're that whole area now that's primarily gymnastics, we're going to be moving it over to NPI, so that it's going to be a lot bigger and better facility to really do everything from beginners to advanced gymnasts. Sam Lipoff, is her last name Breen now? Breen, she got married. She'll always Sam Lipoff to me, is overseeing that. She's amazing, by the way. Our people that run our kids program are just crazy great. Her, Bree, I mean, what's the other, Alex, is just amazing. They're just amazing. Well, anyway, so we came up with this great idea that I have for 10 years have been really passionate about, that not every kid is interested in sports and working out, and I felt like we left a lot on the table for families. And truth be told, at the age of 13, 70% of the kids in America don't do sports anymore. So what do we do? What do we do as an industry? Well, we forget about them. I never forgot about them. I just couldn't find the space to accommodate them. But I just decided this morning to bite the bullet. We're going to probably spend another $1 million plus renovating the entire third floor. And like we have studio row for adults, this is going to be a youth studio row. We're going to have cooking, area for cooking, STEM, working out, different things, music, different initiatives that are not sports oriented. When you come with your kids, and not all of them are ready to work out in the fitness center or whatever, they can go and do all these different things. A big computer room, I forget exactly what they called that, but with all the screen, the interactive stuff, it's going to be amazing. Nobody in the fitness industry I know has, like we've done the farm, and nobody in the fitness has the farm. Really, we're going to have this for our kids. There's like 500 to 600 unique users, kids that use the Youthplex now. We expect that with these new programmings to double, because now your kids that aren't coming now because we don't have anything will start attending. So I thought about buying a building next door and housing it, but then the convenience of a parent dropping the kid off over there and coming here didn't work. So we're just going to bite the bullet, renovate the whole third floor. Really excited about that. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was our longevity lounge. Now, when you leave the club, if you look to the left, that's the longevity lounge. I'm amazed at how many people I talk about, too, that don't realize it's right there. This area is amazing in the sense that very few of any clubs have the extent of what we do. We have red light therapy, we have cryotherapy, we have massage chairs. And as a member, right now, you get 2 weeks free to try it. Whether you join or not, which is a couple $100 a month to do that unlimited, we don't care. But what we do care is that we expose you to that. One, so you're aware that's happening. Two, that even if you don't decide to do it on your own, you can tell other people about it. And it really is. I was in it's called the AIM Order Red Light Therapy just before I came here. It's amazing. Really helps your sleep, stress, all the different things. And cryotherapy is amazing. Now, I'm not a cold guy. I've become addicted to it. Every day I'm in Newtown, I go to the cryotherapy. I go in for 3 minutes. It's great for recovery. It's, again, great for sleep. It's actually helped me lose a couple, believe it or not, because it keeps your metabolism. It's just some of the things you get now free as a member coming that we have that we've got planned that are coming shortly. Blood panels. We're going to do that with our members. In fact, a lot of the members are going to get this complimentary, starting with the people that personal train. This is like a $250 blood panel that we're going to pay for with our doctor, Dr. Meg, a licensed family physician that now is passionate about helping people, changing their lives, making their lives better, has come on board in the last year. She's going to implement this, oversee it. We're going to find ways to help you live longer, live better, live healthier. And we're actually going to be giving that away. Blood panels, believe it or not. So if you're interested in that, you may want to walk in there and talk to them about being one of the people. Hormones are going to be also peptides. These are things that are in NAD, which is very popular now. We're going to be all that in the next few weeks. And by the way, Monday we launched the IVs. And I think they have a special for Cinco de Mayo, go figure, that we launched ago, but we had some issues with it that we wanted to make sure that we got all the, we're relaunching it, and the IVs that you could get on the road, you could get here at the end or before, especially on we do the toxins made hit. It sees that she's my from doing phenomenal, an expert, goes all over the world for these. I think I'm going to go broke. Her and I are going to go broke just getting her all over the world. But she has a passion for learning. She has a passion for being the best. I think she is the best. I don't think she is the best. And if you haven't checked that out, check that out. So, again, the Well Lounge and longevity. The sixth thing on my list is the farm. Now, the farm, people have some misconceptions about the farm, so let's just get this straight. The farm was something I bought to help for summer camp because we have an overflow of kids for the summer camp. But as the more I thought about it, I thought, well, why would we exclude NAC members? So I bought that farm. It has nothing to do with the NAC. It doesn't slow anything up at the NAC. It doesn't keep things from getting done at the NAC. It's just something I did for summer camp. And truth be told, 20-some years ago, my house backed up to that farm. And my kids and I ran around that farm, and we loved it. And we loved it, and I heard it was going to be basically developed over with 9 houses. So the woman that owned it knew I had a passion for the farm, and the day before she was going to sign the agreement, with the developer that was going to buy it and knock it down and build 9 homes. She said, would you be interested? It's a last desperation thing. I had no idea it was for sale. I said, what do you want for it? She told me. I said, sold. She told the person the next day that the deal was off. She sold, made an agreement with me. The builder came, to her credit, the builder came back within a few days to sell it to Jim Worthington because he's promised to keep it a farm. And it's amazing farm. It's beautiful. And I'm so happy we're able to do it. My son lives there now, and by the way, he loves animals. He's got 2 baby pigs that he brought with him. So the farm hasn't cost the NAC members anything, but I will tell you what we have done is I made it clear that why not allow NAC members to go use it. So we're already setting up goat yoga, sunrise yoga, sunset yoga, farm boot camps, mat Pilates, all these adult classes that will be down there free to your members here, no additional charge. You're going to love the setting. We have other things that we're planning, working on. We're working with the township now to make sure that everything is kosher, that we can do the things we're there. I can tell you that it's going to be a very serene setting. There'll be no crazy activities. It's not Shady Brook Farm. This is a working farm with horses and boarding horses, and Jennifer Pennington, who runs it, is known throughout the area. Phenomenal job she's doing. My son's doing a great job. The farm is really, really going to be cool, and we just can't. I mean, we're always talking mommy and me classes down there with animals and goats, and it's going to be just another thing for our members to do. It was funny, they told me a month ago, like a handful of young guys, 16 and 17, went down there to see the zebra just unexpectedly on a Friday night, and we said, hey, you can't just do that. But there'll be hours, and they did get to see the zebra, by the way, but there'll be hours that you'll be able to visit the farm with your family and just enjoy the 16 acres. It's just beautiful. So that's that on the farm. Let me go to, you may have heard, and there's a Nashville at the NAC in late July. Well, you heard right. We announced that. We're still working out the details. That's going to be a spectacular event. It's going to include the field house and all this here. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Saturday or Sunday. They're working that out based on the entertainment that we could get. But I know everybody here is excited about that. And to bring live music here, real professional live music, is going to be really, really special, I think. And the members are going to love it. Exciting announcement coming May 21st. This is as big as anything that I'm going to tell you. Well, I'm not going to tell you. You have to wait till the 21st. But we are proud to say that we are going to do something community-oriented that will be amazing. Not that it isn't already existing, but we're going to do something and take it to levels unheard of. And I've never been more excited. There'll be some teasers coming out from my Cracker Jack marketing team, head by Taylor Kelly. Take a look at her right there. Get a look at her. There's Taylor. She's the one that markets everything, along with you, Caitlin. Oh, today's her birthday. Yeah, she looks good for 60, doesn't she? But she's like 30 years old. She's a baby. But that we are something this year that I tell you, I couldn't be happier. So wait for those details, like we did with the zebra. But this is, announce it like little at a time. This will be the same thing, but this will include thousands of people. The NAC's mission has always been to be the best in the fitness industry, not just Pennsylvania, Bucks County, but domestically, the world. Group. In fact, a lot of the people will see that are my colleagues, and they won't dispute it. The NAC has always been considered one of a handful of clubs called my peer group and the industry thinks of us. We have visitations every week from people from around the world to see the NAC. And they come to see what we do. Some of my employees, because I have the best in the business. And they come to see the things we've built and the vision we have and the cool things, because we typically are, I hate to, I'm not, it's just the truth. We are on the verge of where I will come to what people say and say, you know what, we are. I think we're, and it's going. We're. I can tell you that with everything everything we offer at this club, whether it was $199 or $1,999 a year, is the number one club in America and the world. I'm telling you that. Now, you may say I'm crazy. You go talk to people like Rodney Stevens, clubs, McHugh that runs the Athletic Club, Connor down in Louisiana that's run a number of clubs. You go Caro, the leading consultant in the fitness industry. Ask them about the NAC. Go wide as you means very club. You hang in there for the next year and you see that European spa. Other couple things I've done, we get done. We get done as a team. There'll be no place in the world. So I make no apology for saying that. It's just a fact, and we're glad that we have your support, because without your support, we can do all these things. So you're supporting what you should be, the number one club, and you should be proud to be a part of it. And we're proud to have you as members. And last thing I will say before I close this, we have no more members than we have in 2019. We have the same exact amount of members we had in 2019. You know what the difference is? We are offering so many things for people to do. They're coming at a 20% bigger clip than they typically. We had 60,000 visits in the month of April. Last year, 50,000. Same amount of members. You know why? Because we're offering so many different things, giving you value for what you pay. And I'm proud of that as well, and I'm proud of my staff for all the programming and all the great things they do. So have a great day. Get yourself out here at the pool in the next couple of days. We'll come back to you in about 3 or 4 weeks and give you some more updates. But we appreciate all your support, and God bless everybody.